best winning streak since their championship season of 2011. Doncic with the ball in his hands, and it is Jaylen Brown who will pick him up, and that's going to be a fascinating watch. Who guards Luka and how the Celtics guard Luka tonight. Christian Wood gets up the first shot.
Ball move, drive and kick, wide open three.
Celtics still with the best record, 26-12. They're 11-7 on the road as Doncic fires a three, short. Wood with a rebound. He's been a nice ad, his 10th straight start. Putting up some big numbers is Christian Wood, a free agent at season's end. And Doncic been following the story, and you watched every minute of the game Tuesday. Jared, what the Celtics have to allow about that and what they're hoping to see tonight is Doncic get.
I don't care how good you are as a team, you're going to hit some adversity, and how you handle that will ultimately determine how good you are. I think this Boston team has a lot of character, and we'll see them come through it just fine.
Championship aspirant. Now Horford with his first bucket of the game. Horford's going to be a guy to watch defensively, and right away Doncic goes right at him. Horford gets tangled up. Doncic on the drive, kicks it. Hardaway Jr. once again misses a three. And that's really been the story with Boston, right? Their three-point shooting in this 12-game slide has been dreadful. An area where they thrived in the
three, as they did earlier in the year.
1 for 4 tonight to Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon on the floor as White picked up his second foul. Doncic stripped by Horford. And a slippery basketball, going to be a double dribble, and Doncic turns it over.
We talk about the assist-to-turnover ratio. I don't think you even worry about his turnovers because, as you said, the Mavericks have the fewest turnovers in the league. Of course, Luka Doncic's going to have the bulk of them. He has the ball in his hands all the time and creates so many of their shots.
Tough shot over Tatum. Knocked down their first three-pointer. Doncic and Tatum off to slow starts. Both teams not shooting it particularly well to start as Hardaway misses.
Shooter the last couple of years, really improved offensive player and one of the best individual defenders in the league.
Doncic and Horford rebounds and a couple of assists. 4.5 to go first quarter. Double team comes for Doncic to the hole and a foul. NBA in percentage of field goal attempts from three-point range. Always good to see that first one go in. Celtics lead by 8.
11 rebounds over his last 6 games. Think about that. 44.5, 10 assists, 11 rebounds over his last 6 games. Luka's always been great. We've known that. But what's gotten into him recently? Well, look no further than last season's Western Conference Finals. People within the organization tell me that was all he needed to be motivated to get in shape this summer.
You mentioned the 3 rotation pieces that are out for the Mavericks. Is this sustainable? Is Doncic right on cue? A little crossover.
The first to come back, probably on the upcoming 5-game road trip at some point. He's progressing well as Doncic misses that. Dorian
for the Celtics, terrific bench play by the Celtics. Has them out in front by 10. 15 points from the bench in this 19-7 run as we make our way to the end of the first quarter. Doncic down on the block, working on Hauser. They identify as well.
Well, and for Tatum, while he's having a career year in a lot of ways, and is an MVP candidate, he's shooting a career low 35% from 3. Right at 50% from 3. But the Celtics are getting quality looks right now from the three-point line.
Shot clock to 5. Doncic gets Williams in the air and a...
There it is. Doncic loves to step back going left. Grant Williams saying we've been used to seeing it built the best offense in the NBA.
Baskets. 7 on the 3 ball as Doncic
to handle the ball as the point guard with Doncic off the ball here.
Smart defensive player of the year on him, one-on-one, and Doncic. So
3 was a little quick and a little too hotly contested. Those are the kind of threes we've seen in the last month, in my opinion, why their percentage is down. And look at my
3s in a row. Now they've missed the last 2. Doncic left open, again hobbled, and
the challenge is to put the same kind of roster around.
Download the NBA app, powered by Microsoft today if you don't have it already. Terrific first half of basketball by the team with the best record, despite Quiet starts from Tatum and Brown. Again, it's Horford trying to check Doncic. And Doncic and one. Top vote getters in the East at the first release of fan voting. 4th overall in the East. Doncic looking for his first three. No good. Robert Williams with us. Doncic now with Grant Williams on him. Grant Williams just gives him a bear hug. And
has been effective tonight, and that's why their offense is back to what we were used to seeing early in the year.
Assisted on all but 5 of their buckets so far. Doncic got caught in the corner asking for his team.
Because I owe them a lot, because that looks a lot better than I've ever looked, let alone here at 63 years old.
Boston empty set first time out. Mavericks first possession of the second half. It's a travel from Reggie Bullock. Couple of stands for Dallas first few possessions of this third quarter. Here's Doncic. And then no look to Hardaway. Mavericks need more out of Hardaway right now for Boston.
Tatum also with 7 rebounds and 6 assists. So even on a
excellent work from their bench, so they covered it. Foul trouble from Tatum and Brown and Horford and White. Doncic with Brown on him. Tatum with the double.
letting Dinwiddie do a lot of the ball handling. Now he's going to go into the post on Tatum.
With Brown lurking. Wood, he's a good three-point shooter. Resets it. Doncic sidestep, had it stripped. And it's Brown. 13 tonight for Tatum. Had just one lead in this game. It was 9-7 early. Doncic gives it up. Nothing there. Boy, the Celtics do a great job. Team scored. He's got 6 assists. 3 of those assists coming on three-pointers by his teammates as well. He's been very active.
And as you said, 11 rebounds also, plus has had some great defensive.
Deflected into the hands of Doncic. Mavericks on the move now. Doncic looking for help. Horford covered it well and gets a steal. Doncic got Brown checking it. Doncic step back 3, short. He knew it.
The Celtics have. Not only do they have the best offense in the league, they have a top 10 defense, and they don't have a weak defender in their rotation. So nobody's just going to be able to play somebody off the floor.
3 that was assisted for Boston.
That's the third one where Horford has made the extra pass. That's your best three-point shooter making the extra pass to get someone else a three.
Well, you're bringing up those old memories. Poor guy. What about the holder? What about the snapper?
Yeah, I don't know.
Grom, among others. And they're hoping to get themselves back into contention these days. As Doncic comes up short. A lot of his shots.
Be thrilled tonight with the way the offense is operating and the shots that they're getting. Luka Doncic comes into this game the hottest player in the NBA, but struggling tonight. 7 for 20 from the floor, 1 for 5 here in the second half, and 0 for 5 from three-point range. And no, when Doncic scores under 30 points.
Doncic just 2 points in 9 minutes of this third quarter. And in the quarter, finally a three-point.
Barely play.
Right, wasting no time. This is a 3. 21-point lead. Clear it out. Doncic against Smart. Smart hits the deck. No whistle. Doncic misses. And
Continue to create open three-point shots for each other.
biggest lead of the game for Boston up 23. Doncic, a sign of respect with that pass. McKinley Wright.
44 seconds of Luka Doncic's evening.
Well, we don't want people to turn the television off, Stan. He may come back. I mean, he could.
Well, if they can make a run, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So really, you're 9 for 9 in the SVG.
Well, you said it, I didn't.
Van Gundy Lytics world.
But I can't argue with you.
Here's McKinley Wright.